Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willow JimSauce, and I'm back with the next episode in Road to Partyhat. So this is episode number 2. We're hitting things off right in the beginning of the video, doing some dragonkin lamps, also known as effigies, also known as figgies, also known as eggs, and troll drops at Sarah that make me think it's a hilt or something that's not an effigy, and it is an effigy, and it makes me cry every time. So I opened up a couple of those. I got pretty lucky on my assists. I just go to the 2400 world and go to the GE, and it seems like I can get an assist really fast. So that was pretty sweet for me. Then I went over to some DKs, and this was just more like a B-roll. B-roll is just background footage, pretty much. The little tip, video makers do that all the time. Like, it may not necessarily mean that I stay there for the full trip, but it was like more like background footage kind of thing, you know what I mean? So that's what this clip is. Like, I did stay there after the video was over. I'm still there currently right now, just logged out, and then I'm gonna be there on stream later, hopefully. But something that I did want to let you guys know, you guys will see the charm update at the end. I'll talk about that. But one thing I did want to update you guys on is I know a few of you knew or were on the stream, and I think I said it in my video before, but yesterday was Nocti Day. Nocti Day is when I go to my tech school all day, and I have to take like this performance test. It's like a physical hands-on. It's different for each shop, you know, so like culinary has to like cook something, whatever it is, whatever's in the guidelines for them, and like different like medical classes have to go through different like scenarios and steps and do what they have to do. And then plumbing has a specific one where we have to do drainage and water lines within 3 hours. So you know, there's like a pretend wall that we use. I mean, it's not really pretend, like it's still wood, but it's like the pretend inside of the wall. A little station. So then we take our PVC, we had to do drainage, so there's 2 drains, a vent, everything, and then we have to do our water lines. And since it's only 3 hours, since it's only 3 hours, we weren't going to do copper lines, so we did CPVC, which is a little bit quicker. Some people like it more, some people don't. Whatever. To me, it's easier. It's easier than copper. You know, you don't got to worry about soldering and everything like that. You just got to use your cement and everything. So I got everything done on that. And then afterwards, since they had the grading, I was out of the 5 people that were taking it actually no, there were 7 people that took it that day. Out of the 7 people, I was the one who took the longest on it. Now we had 3 hours, and I think I used up about like 2 hours and 50 minutes because I wanted to make sure everything was spot on. You know, if you're gonna give me the time, I'm gonna use the time. You know, so I made sure, you know, the center to center, everything was great. You know, the full length, you know, the measurement from the outside of the wall, everything was perfect. All the measurements were great. So then my one friend, Ryan, he comes in and he says, hey, I got an A on every single part of the performance test. So I'm like, wow, that's really sweet. So I'm thinking, you know, if he's going to get all A's, you know, I'll probably get, you know, A's and some B's on it and everything. So I go out and I ask the judge, I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like, can you give me, you know, any insight on what I got? Can you show me? He's like, well, I can't show you the breakdown, but I know for a fact that you and one other person had gotten all A's on the performance test. And I looked at him, I was like, are you serious? Like, are you kidding me? And he's like, no, I'm not kidding you at all. And he was like, you and Ryan. So I knew exactly right away, like, he was legit, like, yes, I got all A's on everything. So, you know, that put like a huge smile on my face. Like, I went into the other room, because, you know, it's like, it's friendly competition, sort of, you know, with everybody. You always want to try to beat them just because, you know, they're the other kids in the shop. You want to beat them, you know, you want to be like, hey, guess what? Beat ya, punk. And so I went in there and I was like, yo, what's up? Papa Sauce, hitting all the A's, you know what I mean? And you know, I was pretty happy, and they were just like, what, you got all A's? I was like, yeah. And it was real good, you know, felt good to you know, to get all A's on it, especially with something that's pretty important, and, you know, not everything, like, it's not like an everyday thing you might do in shop. You know, you have a judge come in, judge everything, make sure everything's on point, accurate. And, you know, I was pretty happy. So I wanted to let you guys know about that, because I know a few people were wondering. So I figured I'd let you know, hey, motorcycle, yo! That probably shouldn't happen. But as you see in the video, you guys will see that, I don't know, like, I might speed up the clip or something, but 2 of these guys came in as I was doing DKs, and they were like viewers of my streams and videos, and they were just like getting real crazy on stream, asking me if I remember them, or on video, asking me if I remember them and everything. You know, I thought it was just kind of funny, so I figured I'd leave that clip in. So if you guys want to read the chat, It's pretty funny. So just look at the chat during the video, you're gonna see. And then right now, towards the end or so, you guys will be seeing me get out my charms. You know, making great progress. Really? Is that real life? Was that real necessary? Wow, you see the struggle making these videos? You guys see this? I'm leaving that in there though. So making great progress. I usually get a trip and a half done on stream, which is crazy amounts of charms. DK is extremely fast. So although it's expensive, I found a way to kind of counteract how much it costs. After every trip of DKs or so, I'll hit up a trip at QBD, make my money back, and then everything's going to be sweet. So this has been the next episode of Road to Partyhat. If you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like down below. I will be working on an outro soon for my video, so it's going to be nice and saucy and sweet. And yeah, that's about it for me. So peace out, guys.